Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Cooking with Brenda Lee. So, y'all, I had a brain freeze. I'm gonna try something today. I got a bag of frozen fruit at work. I had a coupon. I thought, what can I do with it? So, I'm gonna do a vanilla pound cake. Once again, this is a first for me, but hey, I want something sweet. I always do meals. I'm gonna do a dessert. So anyway, here we go. Simple pound cake recipe. You need salt, baking powder, granulated sugar, flour, milk, 3 sticks of butter, and six eggs. So I'm going to do mine in the bump pan, which I'm going to spray spray cooking oil, and then I'll flour that down. But anyhow, I'm going to try out this little pound cake and see how it goes. So I'll be right back with y'all to get this started. All right, guys, we're going to get this pound cake going. And I'm really kind of excited about this. Like I said, I've never made one of these. So first, you got to have a big bowl. And yes, I went through several recipes to find the ingredients I had. Like I told y'all, I like to take other people's ideas and put them in my own. So I found the most simplest one. So first I've got to cream this butter. And it's got to be room temperature, which it is. You can see if it'll mush with your finger or the mixer. If you have a stand mixer, I'm going to ask Santa for one because I need one. Anyway, this is probably going to take a few minutes to get it all blended down. So I'm going to get this all creamed down. Probably take me about 3-4 minutes. And when I go to add my sugar, then I'm going to come back to you all. Alright, y'all, so as you can see, my butter's all nice and creamy. So the next step is to add 3 cups of granulated sugar, and you got to do this in steps. So we're going to do the first cup. And get my spatula out of here. Sorry, guys. I need a bigger kitchen too. Anyway, with my stand mixer. So we're going to add this. I'm going to do this 1 cup at a time. So as you can see, and it's probably going to end up like a little pebble texture mix, I'm sure, to start with. You've got to do this step by step because you've got to get it all creamed in. So there's my first cup. And I'm going to do my second cup. And y'all, this is kind of fun because we are a box cake people. We like our strawberry cake, the buttercream icing, and yes, I buy Pillsbury or Duncan Hines because we always have it on sale. But this is the first time I think I've actually, I know it's the first time I made a pound cake, so that's why I'm so excited. I hope it comes out all right, but I've got confidence it will. So as you can see, it's getting a little bit pebbly. But it's all come together. So there's my second cup of sugar. So I've got 1 more cup of sugar. This is like pure sugar. And James, if you watch this video, baby, you can't eat none because you're diabetic. So he's not going to get none of my pound cake. Alright guys, so I'm going to finish mixing this up. So we've done our 3 sticks of room temperature butter, 3 cups of sugar. So as soon as I get this to where I want it, I'll be right back with you all. Alright guys, so now I've got my mixture together, butter and sugar. So now you've got 6 eggs. And you've got to drop 1 egg at a time. My videographer says he's going to quit on me. So anyway, whatever. I love him for doing that. He records all my stuff, y'all. So 1 egg at a time. This is going to start creaming it down. As you can hear it, it's just dragging a little bit, but it's all going to come together. This is such an adventure. I like adventures. Okay, so that's not kind of working too well. There we go. A little bit of that egg white didn't want to come out. So as you can see now, so we're just going to do the eggs, y'all. So once I get all 6 eggs mixed in, I'll be back and we'll get this step finished up together. As you can see, guys, this looks good. Nice and creamy. It's all together, all mixed in. So now I'm going to add my vanilla. So I need two tablespoons. This is so much fun when you got somebody doing your camera work. 2 tablespoons of vanilla. And then one lady in her recipe said you want to add a little extra to give it that flavor. So I'm going to do 3. I love vanilla. So 2 to 3 tablespoons, wherever you want, guys. And then I'm going to do 3 teaspoons of baking powder. That's 1, 2. All right, 3 teaspoons of baking powder. And we're doing 1 teaspoon of salt. All right, so that's all the dry ingredients plus vanilla, except for when I go to put the flour in. So I'm going to blend this all up. I need a towel or something over here on my table. And they say once you get it mixed, you should be able to smell the vanilla, and if not, you can add to it, but I think I got plenty. But I'll do a little taste test off camera to make sure it's vanilla-y enough. And also, I meant to say, well, I'll tell you when I get to the milk part, I'll share about the milk and what substitutes you can use in that when I get there. All right, guys, so this is all mixed up. So now, we're going to add 3 cups of flour, all-purpose flour. And once again, you're going to do it 1 cup at a time. And guys, it don't have to be perfect because I don't scrape off the top and flatten it and all that. I just dump it. All right, so y'all can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to go ahead and get the other 2 cups of flour added in, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so when you're doing the batter, I forgot to tell y'all supposed to do like 1/3 of the milk to 1 cup of flour. That way it's not so thick. Like most of the videos I watch, they do a step. So I'm just going by the steps like everybody else. Gradually get it to where you need it. So I've done 2 cups of flour, and I actually forgot about the milk, so I'm trying to catch up. So what I was going to tell y'all about the milk. I noticed some people put yogurt, substitute yogurt for the milk, substitute sour cream for the milk, and also you can use condensed milk, sweet milk, and believe it or not, the one lady who I watched her video, she used a flavored coffee creamer. And I started to throw my vanilla coffee creamer in there, but I'm going to save that for my coffee. So anyhow, I've got just suggestions. I'm just trying to keep it simple. So I've got 1 more cup of flour. And the rest of my milk. And that's just about going to be it, guys. And I'll be ready to put in my pan. So let me get this finished mixed up. And then I'll be back in just a few. Alright, so guys, I got this. I'm going to finish this up. Yes, I did a little taste test with my finger, and it's very, very good. Nice and vanilla-y. This is almost done. I just want to get it to where you can see all the little ribbons forming. That means it's all mixed. And yes, I can smell it. And in the meantime, I'm just trying to get some air in it, guys, because you know the sugar and the butter, they're going to react to each other and help create all this little fluffiness in your cake. But the more you whip it, without over whipping it, it'll just create more air in your cake, and that helps it bake better. So anyway, we are done with this. I love beaters. It reminds me growing up, my mom Grandma always saved the beaters for me to lick, but I'm kind of past that. I'm just not even going to go there with y'all. So, anyway, I sprayed my pan. It kind of looks a little ugly, but it's going to be alright. I think if I Crisco shortening and grease it, it's a lot better, but I have the spray, and I floured it. So now, you can use whatever kind of pan you want, y'all. I was going to use a loaf pan, but I thought, well, let me use this little bundt cake pan we got here. That's Bobby's favorite pan to use for cakes. And then when what I'm going to do with it afterwards, I think it'll all come together, but y'all will see that. So I'm just going to make sure I get this all filled. I'm trying to let you see, but y'all know how to fill a cake pan. Me being left-handed makes it kind of awkward sometimes. But anyway, I'm going to get all this out of here. And guys, you can smell this. This is, you know, when I try something new, I'm always hoping it comes out fine. And so far, I don't think I've made anything that's disappointed me. Maybe something I had to touch up or kind of revamp on some things. But other than that, most of the stuff I could, I try to be on point with it. But, you know, just do my own little thing. Let me set this over here to the side. Alright, so we got it in the pan. I'm going to bake this at 350. And, you know, just cook it till it's done. Touch the middle. That's what I do. I don't time. Well, I do time. This will probably take about 30 to 45 minutes. So, there you go. It's going in the oven. And I'll be with y'all whenever it gets done. Alright, y'all. So, my cake is out of the oven. We had a little scare, but I had confidence anyhow. You hear him laughing back here. He said it was going to stick. You have to believe when you're dealing with a pan and a cake. Anyhow, hold tight, guys. I actually decided I'm going to make a confectioner sugar glaze and put it over top of this. So let me get this going. Hold tight 1 minute. All right, guys. So I'm ready to fire my videographer. All right, guys. So I'm going to make a little vanilla glaze with confectioner sugar. So I'm using 1.5 cups of confectioner sugar. You're supposed to sift this. I don't have a sifter. I guess I need to get a sifter. It might be a little, have a few little clumps, but I'm going to make it work like I always do. 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla and milk. It says a tablespoon. I might have to add a little bit more to it, but I want to take and drizzle this over my cake. It's still a little thick. I know you don't want it real thick, but I know you don't want it real thin. Confectioner sugar is hard to work with me because I don't use a lot. But we're going to give it a shot and see how it comes out. So let me get this mixed up and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I'm just going to drizzle. And I'm so scared it's going to... Guys, there's so many things I've decided I need in this little kitchen of mine, because I'm scared this is going to run right off the plate. And I don't want a lot on here. I'm not big on this. It's kind of sweet, but I just want to give it a little shiny glaze. And then after it cools down to where I can cut it, I'm going to show you on my picture, because what I'm going to do is, if you hold tight, I'm going to show y'all. And I think that's going to be fine. And it'll with glaze, it's just all going to run and then it'll all distribute itself. It's going to be fine. Just hold with me 1 second. So when I told y'all earlier, I've got this bag of fruit at work. I got a coupon, private selection. This is a cherry berry medley. It's got strawberries, cherries, blackberries, blueberries, strawberries. It's been unthawed. I'm going to plate this, top it with my berries, and a scoop of ice cream. Or if you want to use Cool Whip, but we're going to have ice cream. So once this settles a minute, I'll come back and I'll show y'all the final picture. Alright guys, so I got my cake done. Sliced me a piece, put it on my plate, guys. Ice cream, my mixed berries that are unthawed, and my vanilla pound cake. I can't wait to try this. I think this one's going to be all right. So, once again, thank you for watching my videos. If you like my videos, hit the like button, please. Hit the subscribe button and turn on the bell. So when I drop a video like this, it'll let you know. But guys, I'm going to enjoy this. I hope y'all appreciate me. I appreciate you. Everyone have a great day. And until next time, take care, everyone.